Fuck, when did that cut off? Because now I'm actually a little paranoid. Give me a second. We've had to put up with this all day today. And I'm not a fan. I'm actually quite cross, for lack of a better term. $25.20, $26.53. $26.53, because I have to do this now. Part 5, right? Yeah. Fuck. Alright, can anyone hear me? Is everything alright? Whoop, did the stream... The stream should be up. The stream should be up. Where are we? Yeah, Twitch has been having issues all night tonight. And I don't... I'm trying to figure out something. Oh, fuck's sake. You can hear me? Okay. When did it... When did this happen? Like, when did we actually start having issues? Okay. Do we actually... Hold on. Do we? It cut out a minute ago. Yeah, but, like, what was happening on screen? Bugged out after the cutscene with the ropes ended. Okay, so cutscene was already done. Good, that's fine, that's fine. There are worse places for it to cut, such as in the middle of the cutscene. Oh, we call Brown!
Stay! Go! Come!
Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, I like that the game doesn't spell that out for you. You just kind of gotta be like, hold on. Moving isn't doing anything. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. So immediately I want to check. The unlucky girl realized that this was the old mansion. Unfortunately for her, despite the beautiful sunset, the day was the unluckiest of days. Only the girl's silent companions saw her as she suffered in fear. And so this day began. So you're in the video that the ropes in the hands are supposed to be Jennifer's trauma, crawling back and trying to drag her back. Okay. So that's cool. That's a bit spoilery. Not like, I know that, and I've heard that theory. You recall the girl saying that a red crayon is the mark of an aristocrat. Like, it's a theory that even I agree with it, but people don't have the context to make that, to make of that what they need to. So if we could not be spoilery, that would be nice. That's some Jacob's Ladder shit. Honestly, I feel like there's crossover. Okay, so now that we're in the orphanage, let's actually take the orphanage map. Let's take the orphanage map back. You've been trying to see how to phrase it without being spoilery. You don't... Honestly, we can get into, like, actual discussion of, like, themes and cool shit. Like, all that shit when the game is over or near over. Okay, so now we have the map. So what I actually want to start with... Hold on. Let's equip our weapon so that we don't get into a combat scenario. Okay. You found Nameless on Hoopla, and you're gonna check that out after the stream. The comic?
Go.
Hold up. Yeah. Who was it by? Because I'm actually, like, still being like, ooh. There we go. It was Grant Morrison. Okay, because it seemed like a very Grant Morrison thing, if that makes sense. So I'm like, I think it was him. Or, I think it was them. I'm sorry. 20 years of calling Grant Morrison. The synopsis sounds like it's right up my alley. It really is. It really is. God, cannot believe this is a PS2 thing. To this day. Like, outside of the Jaggies, like, man, this looks like an early PS3 title. Don't look at her face too closely. There we go, it's fine. You can look at her face now. Oh, young lady, you decide to play hooky again. Come to my office later. Don't you forget. When the strict teacher left the room, the girl was all alone. So, right now, things should be firing off in your brain, such as, what the fuck didn't I kill you? I also don't know offhand how much game we got left. Her face, her incredibly average face. Exactly. Oh, that's just a tree coming through the wall. That's cool. Cell of Repentance! Excuse me. Sorry for being loud, but what? You what? Alright, pledge. What's the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the prince and princess. I promise to love thy neighbor. I shall offer a monthly gift. Okay. But... the disappointments room... Look, this game has been very English for most of it, so when I hear a hyper-Japanese name, like the Cell of Repentance, I'm like, bruh? The fuck? Cell of Solitude. Okay, at least there's a theme going. Is that a sledgehammer? Makes the girl feel uneasy. Can I have it? I don't like that we're just leaving a sledgehammer. Granted, I don't think Jennifer can swing a sledgehammer. She can barely swing a shuffle. Actually, that's pretty good form for a shuffle. Bizarre-looking root is growing through the ground. Cell of play. I don't like that. I like that. Hold on. I actually know where to go with this now. I like that we actually finally found that. Because, like... So... Jennifer will be your sledgehammer. God damn it. Cell of Bliss. That is... I don't like that. There are creepy-looking dolls lying around. They frighten Jennifer. There's writing on the wall. God damn it. It feels weird to have writing all over a character's body in a game that is non-pornographic. I'm gonna put that on the table right now. Granted, that doesn't mean it's not supposed to evoke some imagery. But, like, goddamn. Goodness, that is loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't care what Gail Simone says. Sledgehammer is a good song. It's not a bad song at all. I don't know what Gail Simone's on about. Are we certain that Gail Simone has taste? Hold on. Where's the filth room? Oh boy, that doesn't help. Oh boy, that doesn't help at all. Should write some good comics if nothing else. I don't know about you. I've met some people who are real good creatives that have terrible taste. Like, oh boy. Oh boy. I have never been so disappointed in a creator after I found out that David Bowie's Child is dismissive of horror as a genre. And then it's like, oh, he's one of those. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Like, dismissive to the point of being an asshole about it. And that's why I'm like, oh, I'm actually kind of disappointed. Okay. We don't need to be here. I don't remember where the filth room is. Just found out about Duncan Jones the other day. Big disappointment. Now, at the very least, if Duncan Jones gets into NFTs, I can't be like, you son of a bitch. I'm disappointing you, because he's already disappointed me harder than most people can. I genuinely write it off when people are dismissive about horror as a genre, because people are like, oh, but... Like, the people who are detractors of it are like, oh, but there are so many terrible things happening in the world already. And it's like, yes, that's true. That's absolutely correct. Terrible, terrible things happen in the world, but that's not what horror is about. Horror is often a lens where people who have gone through shit can talk about shit. Like, a lot of great horror is people who either have gone through shit or have listened to people who have gone through shit and respectfully told stories about it through beautiful symbolism and imagery that aren't like Silent Hill 2, great example. It's about not only just what's it called? It's a very specific kind of grief. Caretaker depression is the phenomena that my friend Anonymous pointed out. Where caretaker depression is like, I don't want to be spoilery on Silent Hill 2, because while it's old, it's still that season where people might be like, I just picked that up for the first time. I have a whole LP if you want to hear me talk about it. But, like, the whole idea of James's, like, personal journey and the actions that led up to Silent Hill 2 are all about, like, not survivor's guilt. That's my bad misremembering. It's all about caretaker depression, which is a very specific type of depression that isn't talked about very often in media. And honestly, I wouldn't have realized it's a separate thing from regular depression if I did not. If someone that is an active, like, psych student wasn't already, like, talking about it, you know? Like, someone who's knowledgeable on the subject. And, like, yeah, as you said, through horror we can process terrible things. And it's specifically, like, we can process terrible things without actually showing the terrible things. We can show them in analog or allegory. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. Anyways. But, like, the fact that people can respectfully depict traumatic and terrible things through a lens of fantasy means that horror inherently has more value than those who write it off say. Typically results from a person neglecting their own physical and emotional health because they're focused on caring for others. Yes. Now, James is a very, very extreme example, but that's fine. You can depict extreme examples because you, Royal You, are the writer. And as the writer, you know your work. Also, I am not used to how this mansion is laid out. It's not the airship. This sounds like some fucking Pokemon music. Not that I don't like it, but goddamn. Cell of Remorse. There are many empty cases. Names are written on the tags. Meg, Diana, Nicholas. Axe! Oh! But yeah, like, you can depict these things, in Silent Hill 2's case, through pure symbolism. There's an adult's bicycle. It is covered in dust. Oh, we got a big... Hey, Paul! Anyways. Or, like, sometimes, like, I'm not gonna lie, horror can also just be, sometimes, just a thrill ride, like a haunted house is. I say this as someone who works at those on occasion. Because I like them. Okay, film projector is broken. How do we fix it? Try to get a reservation at Dorcia's now. Squeeze? Either way. Like, there's some shit to it. That, like, writing off horror feels wrong. Yeah, horror can be a lot of things. Horror can be purely analytical, it can be a thrill ride, it sometimes, in contexts like, and I'm sorry to bring it up to those that don't want to hear about it, but in films like a Serbian film, sometimes, yeah, it is just depicting terrible things that happen in the real world. But that's not the genre, like, 70% of the time. Sorry, you thought Hey Paul was American Psycho, friends? It is. It is. I just got confused because I forgot I said it. Because I just kind of say things. And I'm sorry about that. Yeah, but, like, I think Rule of Rose is one of those things where it depicts real shit in a purely fictional lens for the most part. like, there is a lot with this story about, like, underage pregnancy, about just, fucking grief in general, in violence against children, whether it be physical or sexual, about how fucking scary British children are. Like, I boiled this game down to, oh yeah, the weird sex things, at least once or twice, but like, that's me being jokey about shit that's legit here. And I don't think this game is any lesser for depicting things like that. You know? The schedule of classes is posted, and it looks familiar. The blackboard is filled with meticulously written words over and over. Fucking, like, Silent Hill 3 has a lot of things that's like, yeah, being a teenage girl in America is fucking scary, but also, here's some cult shit. And those things don't conflict, and that's great. Much appreciate. Wait, hold on. Jennifer was wearing socks at the beginning of this game, right? I'm not going crazy, right? Fuck is that? Wall is lined with many pictures that appear to have been drawn by a child. Yeah, what's the one on the right? What the fuck is that? Ooh, legs clicked. That doesn't feel good. I have this thing where, like, if you meet me in person and I'm staying for a long time, you might hear me try to get up and my both legs will just click at the fucking hip area. It's not my hip clicking, it's my legs. And it's the only time they do that. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. Makes me nervous. She was okay. I wonder why that exists. I wonder why that's... Because that has to be deliberate. They had to make a separate model for that. Unless they just forgot to give her socks? But I don't think they did. Okay, ground floor. Where's the head? Where's the head's room? Because he said, meet me in my office. I remember. No, not ouch. It actually scares me more than it hurts me. I think she's wearing socks, but they're probably white now. I don't... No, they're flesh-toned. You can see her knees quite clearly. Either that or they were covered in chalk since her dress was shredded. Stained in red crayon. I don't think it is. As in, like, I don't think that's what's going on. Where's the head's office? Okay, so I know this game isn't, like, built to be navigated with a map for the most part. Kinda wish that map was better than, that. But yeah, she's just straight up not wearing socks of any sort. It's fucking weird. There's probably something in, like, the trivia section of the wiki that'll talk about it. I know for one, I'm gonna wiki dive the shit out of this game after I play it because I love Rule of Rose already. I can see this becoming a hyperfixation again. Also, stream might crash any second. I'm having no issues. No stalking with the shoes? Yeah, I wonder what's up with that. She was wearing knee-high black socks from the start. Yeah, that's why I'm like, what the fuck? But like, my last stream did... Yeah, she's not even wearing, like, ankle socks. I know I keep, like, harping on it, but, like, what the fuck? Why? But yeah, my last stream cut at, like, 26 minutes, and I'm a little nervous. If it crashes again, I'll just, we're just gonna have to deal with it. And pick it up tomorrow, I guess. It's weird with that style of shoe, especially. Yeah, that's why I'm confused, probably, actually. It could be Crash's Twitch end, because ads weren't loading and were freezing when you attempted to reload. Yeah, that's another reason I'm confused. It's just like, whether or not it's my fault, it's still, like, bad for business, for lack of a better term. It's kind of Mary Jane's. I don't know if it is. But if it is, ooh. Ooh, them MJs. Wait, no, that's the filth room. Hold on. Hallway. Let's go to the stairway. I'm also, like, watching the bitrate like a hawk now. Wait, I got a dog bone. Or an animal bone. But I think that's the consumable? Yes! Because if the, I think she's wearing socks, but they forgot to paint the model's socks or something. Yeah, it's just like, kind of feels like a weird thing to lose. Especially when they've textured her knees. The flower vase is filled with fresh water. Okay, so head went this way. Oh. Yes, that might be progress. An X-length stream gets split into several smaller streams, so it won't be super great for the algorithm. I mean, it's not like life or death, but it's still like, it'll still spam people's notification boxes, and it's bothering me that the people that want to watch get this shit interrupted. You know what I mean? It's also going to be a little irritating because I think we're at the vague end of the game. The sloppy prince fidgeted restlessly and said to the unlucky girl, "Mr. Hoffman wants to see you. I'd hurry if I were you." The gluttonous prince looked grudgingly at the unlucky girl and said, "You've been called in by Mr. Hoffman, huh? Better not make him wait or else." I was gonna say, I don't think we can leave. But the outside of the orphanage is for sure modeled, so you never know. Wait, no, we've been here. This is just another hallway. Although, because, yeah, that's the big classroom. Oh, where I tried to go is... Okay. Look, once we get into real houses... Because, like, this is built like a real, like, building, an establishment that people might use. So, it's more difficult for me to navigate. Hell architecture red roses are arranged in a vase. They fill the air with a suffocatingly rich aroma, as if they were freshly picked. Ooh, we found a lollipop. Yo! There are doodles all over this portrait. Headmaster's room. Okay. But yeah, once we get into, like, real buildings, I get confused. Because, like, fuck me, I guess. Hoffman, you wanted me?
You dirty wretch. Why are you always trying to get out of work?
I'm
Can't you
not.
do your job like all the other children?
I'm not. But what's my job? You're still here. Run along and help the others with their cleaning. Water plants sway back and forth in the lonely fish tank. That's a weird bong. I mean, what's a bong? Never heard of one of those. Food, clothes. Seems like various things are stored here. No, I want sheets, clothes. Okay, but I want that. Okay. 'Cause you don't pay me, you cheap geezer. I put a roof over your head. How dare you? Bog, the British toilet. Okay. You make this joke. For a half second a few months ago, I legitimately reconsidered. I genuinely considered rebranding a few months ago into a goblin chef named Hob. And I decided not to. Because I'm too attached to this. It was literally for 5 minutes, so then I threw the idea... Really? It was a serious consideration for all of 5 seconds, and then I made it as a joke tweet. Hob, the Goblin Chef. Yes. Like a hob. Or like a hobgoblin. You know. Goblin VTubers are their own, genre. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing here? Like, yeah, sure, help the children with their cleaning. But where? Where do they need cleaning? Where do they need help? Oh, there we go, cutscene. Goblin VTuber is a good subgenre? Exactly, I like hunting a lot. That is... The sloppy prince glared away from the girl as if tiring of an old toy. No matter how kindly she smiled, she was all alone. What a poor, unlucky girl. Yo, you want a real fight? Anyways. Huh. Which hobgoblin you prefer, Roderick King's? God damn it. Gluttonous Prince glanced away from the girl as if served cold soup for supper. No matter how hard she cried, she was all alone. What a poor, unlucky girl. But yeah, I might make, cause I know other VTubers who have like, they have like side characters. Like Gran has like Mathrak and like 8 other characters that they'll play. Gran's great. I want to work with Gran on, like, an actual stream that I host. I think they're open to it. I'm nervous to ask. You were gonna say you don't really watch VTubers, but it occurs to you that outside of a few friends who stream, you don't really watch, like, anything? Yeah, that's another one of those things. Oh, fuck off. First grand stream you saw, they were doing an RP stream. They're very nice. Jennifer picked up a crumpled piece of paper and was thrown at her. It reads, "Liar!" Okay. You are aware that I have a dog, right? I'm gonna find you. Confined to the shadows, that plant is there. Gran's nice. I like Gran. Even if we don't talk much. You have plans for characters if you ever get a new computer to stream on? I can bare minimum, like, send you a sheet of, like, the parts I have. They're not affordable, sadly. I don't know how to put it, but it's like they're not super cheap because this is a good rig. It just has problems. But I can make a PC parts picker list of like, hey, here's the PC I'm using. And make it visible to everyone. And then change it as time goes on. The case might be hard to remember because I actually don't remember what case I used. You have a little side cache if I send the list? I want to say this computer is like just under 1,000 altogether, all said and done. And good luck getting a graphics card in 2021. Because the market has been bad for a while. It's not fun trying to get a good graphics card. I have a 1050 Ti, and I'm grateful to have it. But it's like, there's been like a rise in crypto, which didn't originally... Oh, fuck off! I better not have actually took damage. Hold on. No, I did! Oh, piss off. Who the fuck? It's horrendous. Your friend's about to get the absolute bare minimum for VR for like 2,000 Aussie dollar dues. Fuck. Oh, that's bad. That's why I'm grateful that I'm getting a Quest. Because, like, I don't need a streaming rig. I don't... Jennifer was like you last night, tumbling down the stairs. Yeah, like, the Quest being like a standalone thing is very nice. Yo, that's not how you broom. I'll show you how to broom. Anyways. Yes? No matter what the unlucky girl said to her, the strong-willed princess would only gaze lethargically. Asleep or awake, the girl was alone. What a sad, unlucky girl. Fuck off! You missed a step and you went tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down. That's hell. Jennifer picked up a crumpled piece of paper that was thrown at her. It reads, "Apologize by dying." You know, it occurred to me. This sort of bullying, specifically down to like the writing on shit, is like a hyper-Japanese way to bully someone. Like, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but like, Yandere Simulator, when I still gave a shit about it, made me super aware that it's like, oh right, Japanese children are fucking terrible. Because the dev at the time, which we didn't know he was like a prick, or at least we didn't know how bad it was, we were like, please stop that. He was talking about like, yeah, I want to implement like, if you're not careful, people will start noticing what you're doing and like begin to bully you, and this is a very specific way that Japanese children bully, and it's like, scry shit into your desk to fuck you up, and like, that's hellish, and I think the writing on Jennifer's clothes is an extension of that. The behavior of the small-hearted princess concentrating on her chores seemed forced and unnatural. The unlucky girl became sad, and then she was alone again, but a hapless, unlucky girl. Yeah, like, The way that Jennifer is being bullied is very Japanese for a game that has been so good about being very English. Jennifer picked up a crumpled piece of paper that was thrown at her. It reads, "You get what you deserve. Joaquin Phoenix is in my orphanage." Y'all, I'm gonna get an autograph. The more I think about it, the more I actually want to get like a fucking retexture of the of my current model, using fucking Joker makeup. I can do it myself, but I'm lazy. Yeah, okay, we're here. Because, like, I can imagine some memey shit if I can get that model in VR chat, too. Which, I already have this model in VR chat. It's actually very helpful. I also totally don't use VR chat for sightseeing pictures that I can use for edits. Look. Yo, they're looking up sex in the dictionary. Ain't ya? Yo, yeah, they're totally looking up swears in the dictionary. The two princesses didn't let the unlucky girl join their conversation. Whenever she went, she was all alone. What a lonely, unlucky girl. I also want to apologize for the people that didn't know how much, like, active bullying was in this game. Oh. Oh, that is evil. That is evil. Because, like, this is pretty real. And I kind of forgot. I still feel like I gave any, like, warnings I needed to give at the correct times. Okay, who was there to throw that? I know that this is probably largely allegorical flashback shit, but, like, what the fuck? Jennifer picked up a crumpled piece of paper that was thrown at her. It reads, "Beggar plus thief equals terrible Jennifer." Takes you back to elementary school? Same. Same. Man, fuck little kids, though. Like, little kids are shit. They're garbage. They're dog water. And a little bit of middle school. I don't like kids. Kids are, like, needlessly cruel because they literally do not know better. And teenagers are even worse because they should know better and still act on their urges anyways. Not to say all children are bad, but there's a lot of bad kids. Jennifer found a minced pie. Screw everyone in every age group. I mean, like, adults are actually largely fine. Some people never grew past high school, but whatever. Drumstick! Drumstick! Oh, what's the drumstick for? Is it dog? Is it dog food? Tender meat with the bone. Any dog will go wild over it. You want to see if you live where you live that the adults are mostly fine? Mince is like nuts, right? I think so? The arrival station of the mischievous Princess train did not have the girl's name on it. Left behind, she was all alone. What an unfortunate girl. Let's just double check because there's a lot of resources in here. Also, we don't need... Hold on, there's like one or two things we probably don't need anymore. Like that. Like that. I think, yes it is not. Or nuts. Holiday favorite, this pie looks as good as it tastes. Restores a bit of health. Most adults are not fine. That's fair. But like, scientifically, most people will at least try to be decent. Not... Now, everyone has a personal barometer of what decent is, but most people don't set out to be cruel. A lot of people are selfish. Jennifer picked up a crumpled piece of paper that was thrown at her. It reads, Jennifer the Thief. Now, I do genuinely think that, like, everyone's a little selfish, and that's fine. Like, being selfish is not a good thing, but it is okay that everyone is a little bit selfish. Does that sentence make sense? Because I'm trying to, like, not paint people as monsters. Ultimately, though, like, honestly, even little kids, they ain't even all that bad. I just do not have good experiences with little kids. You understand my point? Yeah. Okay. So I don't sound like I'm making shit up, at least. That's what matters. Yeah, I'm being both clear and conscious. Okay. Now, the ones that are actively cruel and out to actually hurt people, it's very clear who those people are, most of the time. It makes sense to work in your own self-interest. Yes, exactly. Being selfish isn't always the villainous act people make it out to be. Shit, like... I would argue it's probably hunter-gatherer instincts that we still have. To be like, I should look out for me. Because yeah, you should look out for yourself. You should take care of yourself. And if that means sometimes you have to be a little selfish to make sure you're gonna be okay, fuck it. Just don't hurt other people. Bare minimum. And that's why cults suck. Partially. That's part of the reason. Cults just suck at large. You know. Not a fan of cults around here. Granted, I have half a mind. Bare minimum. I don't know what part of it melted, so it's hard to tell. That's the distinction. People throw others under the bus. Yes, exactly. And again, everyone's personal, like, barometer for bullshit is different. Is absolutely different, and that's okay. You could run a cult if you wasn't already committed by making a studio. I don't know. I've seen some game studios that are just cults. For some reason, the funniest phrase to you was I in a cult? Oh no. That's never a place you want to be. Yo, that reflection tech is good. Yeah, like, look out for yourself. Be you. But, like, don't make other people miserable to be you. Don't set out to do harm. Now, sometimes it's unavoidable. Sometimes you just fuck up. That's okay, too. You heard an ad for a podcast called Was I in a Cult? Oh, Jesus. But, like, honestly, if you fuck up, try to make up for it. Even if it's, like, even if some people might see that as, like, oh, you're trying to attempt to save face, it's like, no, not even most of the time. A lot of the time, people are, like, trying to communicate that they fucked up. People are ultimately, realistically, trying to just be like, hey, I didn't mean to fuck up like that. We're in a business, we're a family here. Oh, that's big cult. That's cult energy without the actual cult activity. Not a fan of that. Oh dear. Even though the girl turned to comfort her, the tearful princess cried even more. In the end, the girl was all alone. What a fragile, unlucky girl. The only person you want to hear that from is Dom Toretto. Okay, I'm gonna be real. Dom Toretto's great. I love the man. Perhaps he gets people in trouble a little bit. Yeah, it's like, there are people that I consider family that aren't family by blood. I ain't got friends, I got family. Yeah. Jennifer picked up the crumpled piece of paper that was thrown at her. It reads, "Poor Mr. Joshua." Hold up. Anyone in here? Feels like there would be. Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't think it's that hard to be a decent person. Even in my biggest fuck-ups, I don't think I ever actually, like, went out with the intent to, like, be malicious about it. It costs nothing to be kind. Yes! And again, sometimes you fuck up, and that's okay. Dust yourself off, try to make it better if you can. It's no big. It's usually no big. It's usually not that big. Okay, I'm gonna ask, like, I'm gonna head back to the headmaster's room and, like, because I think that's all the children? You're still here, run along and help others with the cleaning. Do I make myself clear? On your worst day, try not to make anyone else's day worse. Exactly. When I'm having a bad day, I don't go out with the excuse to hurt other people. Now, sometimes the definition of hurt people is a little stretched, because sometimes when I have a bad day, I boot up a PvP game and I'm like, oh, I want to make a little kid cry. But that's like a joke. And it's funny when it happens for real. Because a kid who shouldn't be playing a game is losing his shit over someone being better. But I ain't like being toxic in game chat or nothing. I'm just blowing you out the fucking water by playing good. I played Destiny 2 and I saw someone fucking raging in text chat the other day. And I'm just like, hee hee, get fucked. It's a little fun. It's a little fun to make people salty by just being very good. You'll have kids rage quitting or kids falling up like, yeah! Or that one video. There's a clip of me just going, haha, I love watching children get murdered. And the clip is just a kid, like, eating shit by getting hit with a snowball. Expensive dishes are arranged in the cupboard. They're impeccably clean. But, like, I don't actually want to see little kids get hurt. I feel like I've been harping on this specific conversation for a very long time, but it's something I can easily, like, ramble about. Yeah, I could watch kids eating shit all day, and, like, keyword, kids. Because kids can come back from that. I don't like watching... For example, I don't like watching Tony Hawk wipe out. That feels bad. That feels bad in my heart. Because it's like, oh, Tony's not going to be able to come back from that quite as easy. They got them rubber bones. Yeah. Like, not actually hurt, but eating shit. Yeah. Like, it's funny to watch that one video of, like, the older brother running into his little brother with a fucking yoga ball, and the kid just, like, bounces off it and slams into the wall. That's funny as shit. Tony Hawk is at that age where a bad fall will end him. It's a very good reason. It's a very good, thing that he has always worn pads and helmets. Like, he has always been serious about, like, safety. Yeah, the Jackass dudes are at that age, too. Granted, they're getting people that aren't that age. Foul-smelling laundry baskets have been placed by the shelf. Like, they're getting, like, adults, but they're getting, like, you know?
Filthy wretch.
Oh. I just wanted to help, lady. The unlucky girl spoke to the cleaning queen, yet her reply was the same as always.
Dirty wretch.
If they do that fourth movie, it has to be the last one. Yeah. Everybody and all the time, she was all alone. What a woefully unlucky girl. Now, the Jackass guys have also been doing, like... They've done, like, non-Jackass, but, like, still, like, Jackass equivalent, movies. Like, there was that fucking Action Park. Like, there are still those movies. But, like, I've noticed with, Jackass Forever, I think is what the new one's called. They're trying to get, like, comedians that are, like, much younger than them on the project. So, like, for example, Eric Andre is on that project. And it's like, you know what? Eric Andre, he's got a couple more in him. He's got a couple more. He hasn't got a lot of them. But he's got a few more. And that's what matters. Wait, no. Brown. Eric Andre would be cool. Yeah, he's in the trailer for Jackass Forever, or at least one of them. I like Eric Andre. He's my favorite type of shock comedian, where the only person he's hurting is himself. He's not like... Like, he'll freak people out, but that's funny. Freaking people out is hilarious. You haven't seen the trailer? I've seen it a couple times, because it was going around when I was still going to movie theaters regularly. I kind of want to go back and watch some of those old Jackass movies, but I hate Bam Margera a lot. Time to deliver a pizza ball! Yeah! Look at her face! Holy shit! Oh my god! Holy artifacting, Batman! No matter what the unlucky girl said to her, the cold princess simply stared up into the sky. The poor unlucky girl realized she was all alone. Yeah, Bam's a piece of shit. I know you've done the Morpheus bit here before. Oh, but that's such a good bit. Yo, what if I just did a Just Chatting stream where I watch Eric Andre bits that are on YouTube? Like, I'll delete the VOD afterwards and, like, keep some tips, and keep some fucking, like, do it. Good. Jennifer picked up a crumpled piece of paper that was thrown at her. It reads, "Come to the hall." Which hall? There are 5. Because I do these, to those that are new here or haven't attended one, I occasionally do, like, really late evenings. I feel like doing a stream, but I don't want to do a video game. Go and eat some walruses, orifices, red pill, blue pill, Morpheus walruses. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that humor shouldn't get me, because it's, like, bordering on lol random. But it isn't. So it makes me just smile. Oh, God. I need to actually, like, double check if that sort of thing is okay, though, because, like, that is real TV, but it's also, like, Adult Swim uploaded those onto their YouTube channel to be watched for free. That bit is how you found Worth the Kids? I've not actually seen Worth the Kids, but I know a lot of people who like them. Oh, you mean the animator. Yeah. Never mind. I'm stupid. I'm silly. No, I got them mixed up with someone else. Worth the Kids has a lot of really good Eric Andre animations. Big Top Burger, that one's great. Oh, God. Okay, so here's the question. What is everyone's favorite Eric Andre bit? I know you love clowns. I love clowns. I love them a lot. Maybe much more than others. Pussy. Anyways. You can't wait for the next websode of fucking Big Top. Yeah. That shit's gonna be cash. Red pill, blue pill. Oh, God. That's the Wii vibe, both horny for clowns. Does anyone follow Bouncy Clown on Twitter? You should. She does very good content where she is a clown. And also has tickle bitties that are very nice. My brain goes, She also likes frogs, so that's good too. Someone say tickle bitties? Yeah, I did. Now, just because I say she is very nice to look at, and that she has big old titters, that is not an excuse to go to her account and be fucking creepy. For the record. Do not be a fucking creep. It is so easy. Especially to women you don't know. And that's my PSA. Watch-alongs are cool if you nuke the VOD. Yeah, the thing about Twitch's rules on that is that they're kind of vague. Good PSA. Well, the important it is. Also, maybe don't be creepy to women you do know. Because if you do know, you should know what they're cool with. There's a very good chance they're not cool with that. Okay, so they said in the hall. Where the fuck is the hall? Because I'm in the hall. Like you're horny on main, but you also understand that there is a real being that you're talking to? Yes. Now, if that real human is implying that they are down for some shit, maybe that's a consider. But do not assume everyone is down for some shit. Maybe don't assume. Treat lobby chudder. Consent is sexy. Consent is hot as hell. I don't know where I'm going. I'm gonna be real. I may look it up. For the record. And by that, I mean, oh, goddamn. Sorry, I got a push. So, like, I have at least a few other Twitter accounts. And, like, occasionally, like, I'll get a notification from a mutual on my main. And a lot of those mutuals are sex workers. And I don't know why Twitter is like, hey, Bedlam's art account. Would you like to see your sex worker friend be hot in a push notification? And I'm like, yes, but holy shit, I was trying to look up something. Good brain chemical, but goddamn. Also, I'm not gonna lie, this is this looks like a much different game from the rest of the game. We're just gonna look it up. Hold on. We're gonna look up Rule of Rose Orphanage. Twitter's weird, you have a side account that Twitter keeps recommending you porn. Yeah, but it's like, I also have that account, but I don't get, like, I had an NSFW alt because I wanted to get into sex work at one point. So I, like, took it, and now it's used for, I want to keep that domain for if I ever need to rebrand to something. Because the pun is too good for anyone else to have. Hold on. Rule of Rose, the funeral, and then we're gonna go on Game Facts. Thank you. Smart. Yes, correct. Because at this point, I'm gonna be real. Find in page. Okay. Rear stairway. Hold on. Oh, I think I know what hall they mean now. Is it Mama Booblum? It is not. It is a completely different, naming scheme. Though Mama Booblum is very good. Very good. I think it's funny. Okay. It is Kuchi Sakaona, for the record. It is an account which I have privated, because I might just use it as a private account. I don't know what it's mine if I want it. Nah, I have no use for it. Ooh, boy, do I hate this orphanage's layout. I hate it when there are real things. How dare this be a real building? Yeah, I think that pun, based on my favorite yokai, is too good to give up. And therefore, I'm essentially the Twitter version of domain squatting, although I actually do use that account on occasion. I never use it to tweet, but I do use it to look at very specific accounts and their very nice content. Which is weird because I never use it to retweet anything because it's a private account. There's no reason. It's weird. Alright, so we're here. And we need to be... Damn it. Hold on. Yes. I'm a... Oh! Wolf That Meows, thank you for the 100 bits. It's much appreciated. How you doing? We're having a time. People are realizing that I can't navigate real buildings, but I can easily navigate fucked up hell buildings. Scoochie, you're getting ready for cowboy time, but you wanted to say hi? Well, thank you for saying hi with money. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Wait. I hope you have fun with your cowboy time, though. You are a biddy god. You come with the biddies. You too. I like the biddies. The biddies are very appreciated, very nice. I like them. Bits are also very nice because they... There we go! We found it! Cutscene time.
Boys and girls, cleaning time is over. Waste paper should go in the rubbish bin, and washing should go into the filth room.
God, the filth room is such a weird name.
Clean? It's almost time for bed. Diana, Eleanor, Xavier, Meg, Susan, Nicola, Thomas, Clara, Olivia. Be thankful for this wonderful day, and let us pray for an even better day tomorrow. Get ready for bed, and may you have a good...
Realize what names were said. Also, apparently there is a sad cutscene soon. Be wary of sad. This month's gift, Filthy Jennifer. There are now stakes. It's a very good thing we grabbed the lumberjack axe. Very good thing. Please ask me if I want to save. Please don't. Yes! I was right about to say, please don't crash. There are some stakes here now. A red crayon just for you. God, that's... Oh, this is great. Oh, this is good. This is good. Now the imps are coming in full force, and I have an axe to grind. Quite actually. Holy shit, that is a one-hit kill. Holy fuck. Yeah, it is a very good thing you picked this up. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I'm also gonna assume, yeah. So now here's the question. Okay. Okay, so we can't escape. There is a way out. Kinda. Sorta. I don't want to have to deal with dodging you. Or you, for that matter. Ooh, oh shit. God, I'm glad that sometimes their hitboxes are just jank enough. Okay. Okay, Brown. No, no, no. Oh dear. There we go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's not get turned around. I do not want to get turned around. I think we gotta go to the attic. I read a little bit ahead just so that I would know. The rat stands in your way. The pig stands in your way. The goat stands in your way. I hate that. I hate that a lot. Splat rat. Y'all remember Rap Rat? Remember that fucking weird ass creepypasta? Every once in a while, I just want to be like, yo, y'all remember this internet thing from like years ago? You do? I don't remember anything about it. I just remember it. I remember. Also, I thought Dog was an imp. Or, Brown was an imp. Yo, you won't fuck with a goat. I'll fuck him up. I'll fuck him up. I would fight a goat if I were handed a fire axe to do it. Like, I feel a little more confident in my ability to fight a goat in the event that it was with an axe. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, I hate that. Okay, boss fight time? Kinda. Ooh! Oh! It's a good thing we're in the kitchen, because you're gonna get fucking served, kid! Come on, come on. Ever play Mousetrap? Well, this is nothing like Mousetrap, but get fucked. Okay. I kind of like hearing the child like plat, 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 plat. Martha's room. Is there anything good in Martha's room? Jennifer found beef jerky. What's the beef jerky for? Beef jerky is... Look. Dogs. You always wanted Mousetrap as a kid? That game is like hell to play, honestly. Also, we're gonna put ourselves at, like, not at half health, because God forbid, like, an enemy have, like, not a one-hit kill move, but a big hit move. Honestly, like, you know, fucking game ruled back in the day? It was Sorry. Sorry was just, man. Looking back, you had a lot of board games, but no one to play them with. Same. When I was in the special ed classes, because I was pretty much the only kid in them, at least in my, grade bracket, I played them a lot with the, special ed teacher. Huh. Whoop. What is that? Oh, it's a lollipop. Oh, some of these do give me shit. There is an incentive to fight them. Kinda. I still wouldn't wanna. Okay, bathroom. I remember these fish children being a bitch and a half to fight, so let's just... Where the hell did your parents let you buy them? You didn't have siblings and they never wanted to play with you. It made no sense. I mean, maybe they were hoping, like, and this is me, like, dissecting, like, what your parents thought when you were a child. Maybe they were like, oh, maybe we'll have a family game night, or maybe we'll have, or maybe, like, she'll have a friend over. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I'm gonna be real, I'll buy, like, card games and, like, tabletop RPGs, like, expecting to never actually play them, but to just have them in the event that people swing by. Only the squeaky sound of the faucet rings about. Well, that didn't happen. Well, maybe there was a slim chance. Oh, we'll see. Oh, the ones that have a lollipop will try to assault you with the lollipop. You got lots of the... You just got most of the pieces, and they got thrown around. Oh, dear. On my end, I would actually usually, like, try to play them against myself, which is a weird thing to say on reflection. Alright, that looked like a mouse child, so I'm go fuck. Fuck. Well, at least we have health items this time. But, like, there's a reason that this enemy... Yeah, see? Shortbread, let's use it. And let's use a lollipop. Swing! Yeah! He just threw a chair! Like it was nothing! Holy shit, that kid's hardcore! But what is hardcore? Damn it! You're sorry, you're just dissecting your childhood right now? That's fine. If it's any game where that's appropriate, it's probably this one. Oh, fuck. Okay, I think we're not at death's door, but we could be. Oh, shit. Hold on. Brown, this way. Brown? Damn it. Okay, I was trying to bait him into a whiff, but that's fine. Okay, let's use the lollipop. Hey! Oh, we kicked their ass! I don't know if that's an intentional death pose, but I feel like it might be because they're too fucking tall in most of the environments they're thrown in to die like that naturally. Or to die like a regular enemy. But it's super weird to just kill something and it just stands. Granted, demon children. Literally called imps. He tried to kill me with a shortbread. That motherfucker tried to kill me with a shortbread. What the fuck? Oh dear, she doesn't even mark the... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can still make my way around. I'm just silly. I really like this music. I really, really like this music. I wish it looped a little better. I know, I'm dissecting, like, an over 15-year-old game. I think? Or is it just over 10? I cannot recall. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Oh dear. Oh fuck. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. That one kid is still there, but downward chop. Boom. Shit. Okay, I thought that was a kill. That's fine. I misread. I misread. God, it is so fucked up to just all the notes plastered on the wall. It's creepy as fuck. So I think this is the wrong way, actually. It's not a bad way to go, but it's the wrong way. Let's just get into the next door. There we go. Because, like, they're trying to get us into boss fights. And I'm having the feeling that if there's going to be boss fights, then, you know, we should probably... It's the wrong way. God damn it. But if they're going to be prepping us to be getting into, like, real-ass fights against, like, the actual, like, animal children... There we go. By the way, did anyone ever look up if Haunting Ground ever got brought to PS3? I'm sorry to harp on that, but, like, playing this game has made me actually kind of want to see if I can get Haunting Ground up and running. Not, like, right now, but it's something I can feasibly do, because I know where to find Haunting Ground. I just need to see if it's compatible with the PlayStation. He plays the station. The PlayStation Triple ain't got no games. Hey. Okay. Shit. Let's use the map. Is there a door right behind us? No. We'll just go to that big L-shaped hallway in the sky. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, there's one. There's two. How do I get you the fuck off me? Oh shit, we're fucked up. We're fucked up. It's okay though. I'll just use a lollipop, and we get it. We bare minimum get full movement back. That's not so bad. There we go. Lollipop, yes. Or a sucker, as some people call them. Although a lollipop and sucker are two different things to me. Because a lollipop is like the big circular thing that's on a stick, and a sucker is the thing you can, like, fit in the average human mouth. No problem. Like, a dum-dum is a sucker, but, like, a chop-a-chop... Is this an Aussie thing? Because Cause like, is this a Vegemite? Yes, okay. Is this a Vegemite? God damn it. Sucker is just a hard candy on a stick. Yeah, for the most part. But like, I think like all suckers are lollipops, not all lollipops are suckers, personally. Like, I look at a rectangle and I go, that's a rectangle, and if you tell me that that's a fucking hamburger, I might run you over with my car. And I'm okay. Shit, okay. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Worst case scenario, if we die, we save really quick. Or we saved really soon. Or... I know what I mean. Okay. What way is what? That's the big ol' Dum-Dums made their mystery flavor by not cleaning the molds in between flavors. I believe it, because it always tastes like it's multiple flavors. But it's also not uniform enough. It's actually very good. Do they still make mystery flavor? Or is that a sanitary risk? Oh, fuck. I'm dead. I'm dead. Simple as. Yep, I'm dead. You still find them at the bank? Ooh. The bank is exactly where you want to find Dum-Dums, honestly. Howdy, Yui, what's good? The only place you eat Dum-Dums? I mean, like, I always got them, like, when I was much younger from teachers, because teachers were always like, I like to have a bag of Dum-Dums in my desk, and, like, give them out. And that's a hell yeah to me. Because, hey, free candy for doing good in school. That's a way you get kids to learn. That it gets their minds going, because you give them fucking sugar. Kids love that shit. Okay. Is Dum-Dums an American thing? Yeah. You don't really touch candy much anymore. I like candy. I like a good candy every once in a while. I have M&Ms, like, in my workstation right now. Well, not in my workstation, but, like, within arm's reach right now. I have some M&Ms. McCavities. That's fair. I got most of mine. Actually, like, despite the fact that I had bad dental hygiene, and, like, still do, honestly. Fuck, this encounter's hard. Damn it. You have a sweet tooth, but your teeth are too sweet. Fair enough. I mean, like, even if I got, like, a bad sweet tooth, I'm gonna be real, I could still probably eat fucking Dum-Dums. Because those are quite good. You know, it just hit me. Anything that can go past them is good. Yes. And it's like a Dum-Dum you're not even supposed to, like, chomp into. That doesn't stop me. Now here's the question. Can I go around? God, I love that Popcat emote. I actually, I have a talk sprite for, like, collabs and shit. I actually do legitimately have, like, my open mouth is a Popcat. I shit you not. Oh, fuck. And it catches the people I collab with off guard because the idle sprite isn't Popcat. So it's like, oh god, horrific meme face the instant I open my mouth. Okay. Okay. Let's swing the camera around. Ooh, fuck. Rabbit? No, bad rabbit, bad rabbit, bad rabbit. Fuck off. Hold on. This way. God, the rabbit children are real aggressive. Fuck these rabbit imps, man. Ooh, okay. This is difficult. Like baiting the rabbit ones into one-on-one encounters if I can help it. And if I can't, oh fuck, we got like this. Oh shit. Okay, that one is confused. That one is kind. Oh shit! Ah! Oh dear! Oh no! Fuck! Okay. Honestly, like, coming from that angle isn't even that bad, because, like, the rat child starts closer to the left of the room than he does to the right of the room, so if I come in on the right of the room, I actually have a higher chance of surviving statistically, because that little child will be like, oh shit, I have to run towards you, and the rabbit imps don't start coming at you until the rat imp tries to fight you first. They only spawn in as ads when like the fights really started. Honestly, this encounter isn't even poorly designed. I'm just approaching it bad. Although one could argue that this game does not have good design, I do not personally believe that. God, the camera angles like that make me assume that, oh, pig fight. Okay, pig is not as hard as the other animals. And especially if it's just one pig. Yeah, especially if it's just the one, I can just keep hacking and whacking and smacking. And we're good. We're Gucci. See? Anyways. You. Oh shit, did I walk into the dorms? No. Oh right, these are the goat ones. Fuck. You need to stop. You must be stopped. Can't fuck around with you. Can't take chances. Can't take chances. Cannot take chances. For some reason, a human making pig noises is super fucking creepy. I mean, one of these tricks is gonna get you. One of these tricks will get at you, and you're gonna really hate it. Honestly, I think the fact that it is a child makes it creepier. Because it is like a It is like a human, but it is small, and therefore not quite human-sized. Okay, this sounds like nonsense the more I say it. But like, children are like tiny, right? And like, they're already like de facto easier to make creepy. Okay, I need to double check. Am I even in the right corridor? Yes and no. Now I'm in the right corridor. There's something off because it's not the size your brain thinks it should be. Yes, it's like, get a little dog, okay? Put it in a spider costume. Little dog in a spider costume is de facto creepier than a regular sized spider. Because, like, it's a size that's wrong mixed with a shape that size usually isn't. Therefore, big spider making, and it's also making natural spidery movements at you, making it creepier by default. Oh shit, I went the wrong way, didn't I? Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay, we gotta take this serious. This is a fight that is gonna be very baiting-centric. I don't like the rat one. I don't like the rat one that much. I think that's not a controversial take, but it is not a good. Really? Oh, shit. There we go. Shit, we're fucked up. I need to make Brown big. I need to make Brown big. I like him. I need him large. I need Brown very large. Did I bleed out? What the fuck was that? Am I taking damage even when I've thrown them off me? What? Okay. Big Brown, large Brown. Yeah, big, good Leroy Brown. It didn't occur to me how much my model's eyes look around until now, and it just did a smooth motion that I did not like. Okay, we're gonna try this dorm encounter. I'm actually kind of surprised that this is still working. Fuck. Whoop. Hey! The only thing that can stop bad Leroy Brown is good Leroy Brown. Got a point. Okay. Well, I'm glad that I caught that last second. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, don't. And once you're up, die. File that under to be killed. Ah! Oh no! What do you mean? Oh, fuck. we're like an inch from death. I can feel it. We found another lumberjack axe. Jennifer can now dual wield. Shit. Jim Crow's musical lumberjack axe versus lumberjack axe. We're gonna drop that one lumberjack axe. It fucks me up that we can get 2, but I kind of understand why we can get 2. Because there was a real possibility of missing the one we have. Wait, why do we no longer have a lumberjack axe in our hand? Why did we not? Why did that one unequip? Also, I ain't gonna lie, when I saw Jim Croce, I knew who you were talking about, or Jim Cross, I'm not sure. My dyslexia kicked in at the worst time. The worst possible time. Because I had to... Okay, so to those that don't stream, a bit behind the... This is a little bit, like, inside baseball here. I have to read chat from, like, the corner of my eye a lot of the time. Because I want to be paying attention to what's on screen, right? There's a very real chance that I will misread what you said, not because I think you're being weird, but because I can't read sometimes. Okay. So Jim Croce's porn mag, Big Jim Crotch. No. I misread that as the Jim Crow musical universe, and I went, what the fuck are you trying to say? Because I know that's not what you mean. But man, I can't read for shit out of the corner of my eye. Oh, God. Oh. Your word salad isn't normally racist. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, I know that's not what you said. At the same time, like, why was that in my lexicon for the day? Is it... Fuck, is it because I was listening to old Friendcast bits again? I think I was. Okay, so if we can do this fight without getting hit, or without getting hit too hard, honestly. Don't stab my dog! Don't stab my dog. That's what I said. You appreciate the inside baseball reference, by the way? Oh yeah, no, don't worry about it. I actually don't know where the term inside baseball comes from. And there's not, like, a wrestling term that I'm aware of. Oh, we at Camera Angle City. I like Camera Angle City. The only other person you've heard use that phrase is Brian Salisbury. I'm not familiar. No thanks. I don't want to update my Twitch app on mobile. I had to check something in the back end, and I'm like, I might as well do that through Twitch. Okay. So, but yeah, Inside Baseball is a show. Oh, fair enough. I mean, I know where I got the term. I just don't know where the best friends got that term. Film Critic does a podcast called Junk Food Cinema. Oh, okay. That seems like my sort of thing. So I think my plan is going to be do the one-on-one fights that I know are here. So we gotta stab the shit out of that goat. And by stab, I mean hack, whack, and smack. Also, let's just heal up now. Cause, hoo boy. Weird amount, or weird lack of healing items, I'm noticing. This is where he picked up the phrase, it's not a good movie, but it's a great movie. Okay, I didn't even know that's, like, a phrase people picked up. That's just, like... I use that phrase because of Fable. Where, the original Fable advertised it on, like, you may not do good things, but you will do great things. Because you can... No matter what, your character will have a name in the world of Albion. You will always be famous. It's just the fact that it's like, are you going to be good or evil? That's up to debate. Okay. Still weirded out by the fact that she's not wearing socks at all. It's like she's naked. And my brain is like, why is she naked? It means more like not a well-made or even deep film that's entertaining. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, The Room is not a good movie. But I think it's fucking great. I love The Room. And I know so many other people who do too. It's where occasionally you'll hear me go, ha ha ha. And that's where it's from. Ow, fuck, spine. Oof, ouch, her back. Would I ever stream The Room the game? Small issue. I can think of at least 3 instances of pixel nudity. And I don't know if that's cool, because it's a Flash game. I'd consider it if I can do a watch party of The Room first, so that everyone's on the same page. That's something I would totally do for subscribers, too. Because, like, there are sub-only streams, but, like, I don't feel like using those on content that... I don't feel like using that. It doesn't feel right. But if I did use it, it'd be for that. Fucking love The Room, though. Like, what a movie. And honestly, like, I feel like Tommy got what he wanted out of it. Tommy's weird, though. Like, he big weirdo. But, like, a normal man would not make The Room. And therefore, I'm glad he is not a normal man. Flash games, Lakeview Cabin series. Lakeview Cabin's alright, but that's also partially a thing where it's like, I'm pretty sure those got big nudity. And I'm not sure how the game will play with that. Tommy Wiseau is a marketing genius? Yes. Someone broke down, because there was a, your drama fails, it's a dark comedy. True! I respect his balls on that one. Fucking action, fucking is an active solution to various puzzles. Yeah, Lakeview Cabin's a little bit like, I know that Lakeview Cabin is safe, but... Twitch is a weird platform. Have you talked about your Wiseau obsession with me? No, you have not. I just know multiple people with one. Including Matt McMuscles. who absolutely has an obsession with the room and Mr. Wiseau. Slash Wiseau. Hold on. So when you watched The Room for the first time, how many logos were there at the start? That's something I like to hear, because apparently there are multiple cuts of that movie that you can buy that have different logos. If you had the money, you'd hire so many private investigators to find out this dude's backstory. I would too, but at the same time, it's like, do I want to ruin it? Do I want to spoil it for me? And the answer is a little bit. A little bit, because I actually want to know what makes that man tick. I want to understand Tommy. Granted, if I wanted to do some boots on the ground research, I could probably, you know, Greg Sestero probably knew more than most. True. But I think he's told us everything he does know. You know what I mean? Alright, let's go into the basement. That place I didn't want to go. Even he doesn't know much. Yeah. Where are we to go? Like, I know we're supposed to fight the bosses. What the fuck? Are those jack-o'-lantern children? Man, I did get the right game for the end of spooky season. What? Did you just bite my clit? Bud. Bud. Clit bitter. He's actually seen young Tommy in pictures. He knows something bad must have happened. He hates the French especially. I did not know that Tommy hates the French. What the fuck? I mean, like, I don't blame him. But that's such a weird thing to, like, up and hate. Okay. Hey, Brown.
Go, please.
Oh, fuck, there's no biscuits. Part of me does want to know... Okay, so out of curiosity, does Tommy have, like... I don't know how to put it. Does Tommy have, like, a way... Like, a book full of shit... Like, does Tommy have, like, a book full of information that he plans to release when he dies? Because it feels like he might. What? What? Sorry, I didn't expect that. That scared the shit out of me. The tackle in the room isn't acting? I didn't know this. I need to read fucking Disaster Artist. I need a copy. Hold on. I'll add it to the throne wish list. Street fashions, best deals on denim. No, Brown, no. I'm thinking of, like, do we actually know where Tommy is from for sure yet? Or is this just going to be a perma mystery? Listen to the audiobooks. Estero's Wise Out impression is worth the price of admission. Noted. Because, like, I feel like there's some dialect things that we could probably pick up if we got all of them. Unless he's like me, where people sometimes can't tell if I'm... I've had this issue. And not, like, an issue that gets me, like, in trouble to any degree. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Hold on. We bufferin. This one might be my end. On my end. Hello? Hello? Are we fine? We litty? We good? We good? How is everything? Let me just... There we go. We should be fine. I think we're fine. You're still here? I just need to make sure that, like, we didn't disconnect. Okay. So we don't know offhand with Mr. Wiseout where he is from. We have no clue. I mean, I want to say he's Eastern European of some description. I would absolutely say, like, he may not, how'd I put it? Tommy might not be his real name. Wiseau might be. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Is he a legal citizen in the US? I don't know. Tommy's weird. Where'd all the money come from? Nobody knows. No one knows. Except, like, he actually did probably get a lot of money, if not through, like, just funding, then just Street Fashions USA, I guess. I don't know if Street Fashions USA is actually, like, you've heard lots of Tommy impressions, Greg is the best, man has lived the Wiseout experience, he has the same vocal tics no one else picks up. I'm getting mine better over time. But I need to, like, refine it. It's not true, it's bullshit. That's a little too... That's a little too... intelligible. But yeah, I absolutely believe if anyone has a good Tommy Wiseau, it's Greg Sestero, because, like, the man was there for, like, how long did The Room take to shoot? Give or take? Does anyone know? Too human sounding. Yeah! I didn't want to be a dick, but, like, yeah. No, there's something back there! Okay, I was pointing as if you could see where I was pointing. There's something back there, for sure. You think 2 years? 2 years is enough to pick up on, like, especially if you're working with them closely, on most vocal tics. Like, I have friends that, like, it took me, like, 3 months to actually, like, pick up and emulate their voice to a passable degree. Because, hear me out, when you're a voice actor, you listen to other people in a way that you were picking the way they speak apart. Not in a, like, mean way, but in a, I need this for work way. Like, if I am listening to you speak, I am listening to not only what you are saying, but I am also listening to, I'm also listening to, like, how you say it. And not in the I'm gauging your intentions way. No. I am gauging it in a... I am gauging your, like, the way you speak in general sort of way. And again, it's not so I can insult you later or anything. Yeah, picking up pitch and cadence and, like, do you drop specific letters when you speak? Like, when I say fucking, I'm saying fucking. I'm not saying fucking. And that's because that's the Midwestern tongue. Some bitch. Little voice and word tics, yes. Now, sometimes I personally fuck over the way I speak to throw people off the scent. Because it's funny. Accents. More like dialects. Because, like, technically I have an American accent. Awesome. But it's American accent, Midwestern dialect, for the most part. I would argue that the way I speak is, like, largely inspired by the fact that I also listen to a lot of people from a lot of different places and just pick up how they speak, because when I was very young, I would do the same, and I'm a fucking little knowledge sponge. This is what happens when you raise a child on humor from places that aren't here. And by here, I mean, like, from where you're from. You definitely change your word choices and such depending on who you're talking to. And shit, depending on who I'm listening to at the time. Like, I've said this before, you can tell if I've been watching a lot of Maury Calliope if I start speaking like her. But, like, I really like how she speaks. So it's actually like an emulation thing, almost? Yeah, I also mirror people, for sure. Okay, can I just, like, weave past these kids? Because, like, what is that? Dog food. Okay. So actually kill me, because, like, that's not worth it. But yeah, like, I too mirror people. Because it's just a thing you do. It's a human thing. And honestly, it's probably not intentional. Used to unconsciously do a British accent after a lot of Red Dwarf. Yeah, exactly. Hold on, can I? Shit, no, I cannot. Not even as a conscious choice. Yeah, same. 2 seconds. I need to, I loaded the wrong file, and this game doesn't let you go to, This game doesn't let you go back. So, we're resetting the game. Because we actually have to. Don't worry about it. Boop, boop, boop. But yeah, Red Dwarf is like a really good example. Now, I will admit, I do mirror people a lot more if they speak in an accent similar to me. Because it's like, I can't do a British accent for very long. Don't worry, child, the spider can't hurt you. Anyways, but like, yeah, nah. I'll like... I am listening to how you speak. It is a thing I do. And it is for work, technically. It's technically not creepy, if it's for work. Because, like, I'm gonna be real, May. If I started talking to you on, like, call, I would immediately try to, like, be like, okay, Hit me. Fucking hit me. Shit, I think after a while, like, doing the Nier LP, you can hear me shift into Kaine a little bit. Because Laura Bailey's voice is infectious and also vocal goals. Something, something. Goddamn furnace! You know how it is. Vocal training? Nah. Mimic VTubers, yeah. I mean, like... Tiny total house. Karate makes me happy. She, like, legit. She's great. What is that? A minced pie. Oh good, we're in the right place. Okay, health items abound. Now let's just hope that isn't a one-off. Oh, fuck off. Jog on, dickhead. Hold up. Brown, what are you borking at? Child's trying to stab me with a fork. Oh dear. Krone is a good dog. She is. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Damn it! Son of a bitch! Rotten fucker. I will run back into that cafeteria, though, because there is a minced pie in there, and if I can grab it before getting hit, boom. More prepared instantly. Also, I don't know where the rest of these fucking bosses are. Because we need to kill the last pig, we need to kill the last goat. I also think I tried to mimic, Kiryu Coco, but, like, her voice is actually very hard to emulate. Because it's high-pitched, but it's low... It's like a bassy, high-pitched voice. Granted, that's when she's speaking English. That's how she sounds. I don't know, it's weird. I love her, though. She's great, and one of the most important VTubers ever, and if you... I have seen low register. I don't know what words are. How dare you put words at me? Okay. So we did get hit, and we got hit with a weapon. Because it's like she definitely has a very heavy accent. And accented English for countries that don't, like, speak English primarily. Or at least, like, not primarily, but, like, it's not their dominant language. It's always gonna sound accented. There's a fucking video of, a similar note. Kason on air has a similar register. Oh, I'm aware. She's vocal goals too. Wink. You should watch and support Kason on air. Very good indie VTuber. Kiryu Coco was one of the best to ever do it. She was. And it's like, again, her importance cannot be understated. Because that implies that you can undersell how important she was to VTubers being a thing. Like, I don't care what your opinion is on Western VTubers. Obviously, you're here so you don't mind them quite so much. But, like, she is the reason that there are so many. Because if Hollow EN didn't exist, frankly, there wouldn't be that many English VTubers. Oh, I don't know why my face tracking is freaking out. I just went to scratch my eyebrow. Come on, man. You had a strong reaction to Kaeson's 2D premiere. Ooh, yeah. She's very pretty. Honestly, though, like, Callie is vocal goals. And I do think that, like, it's not a conscious thing. I'm not trying to emulate her yet. But I am aware that I am picking up exactly how she speaks. Okay, what about these toilets? The men's laboratory. I make little silly lesbian noises whenever I hear certain VTubers, though. I'm gonna be real. Being in the VTubing, Kiryu is responsible for Halloween, which led to Niji-Sanji VN, which more than likely led to V-Shoujo coming together. I mean, say what you will about Nux, he's an alright businessman, in my eyes. He knows how to find talent, too, because, like, I don't think there's a single, like... I'd argue that there are, like... there are some, like, Halloween girls that, like, don't hit me quite as well, and I'm not that big into Niji-Sanji. Another million or so indies. Correct. I genuinely wonder, actually, because, I know it's a sore spot in the community. Calliope made, in Off With Their Heads, she made a very specific line that ruffled a lot of feathers, and it was the phrase, "Start creating, stop tweeting." Because it's like, yeah, if you're in a fucking creative field, you should do some creating. That rubbed people the wrong way. You can't say that you dislike any of the Halloween gals, just like more than others. Yes, exactly. My point there was like, V-Shoujo, all hits. All hits. Love them all. Now, Yanners and Iron Mouse, favorites. But everyone else is like, goddamn, that man knows how to find talent. But like, I wonder if you create content on Twitter, because that is a thing. Twitter can be used as a content creation forum. But I'm wondering, now that people are, because like that line led to people creating the moniker of the tweeter, which it can be negative, it can be positive, depending on, you know, it was a dig towards the debuting eventually VTubers. Yeah. This is why, by the way, that's why I didn't say literally anything about my debut until it was almost ready. Or it was read that way, at least. Oh no, it was very specifically like, hey, make shit. And she's elaborated on it before. She was like, hey, what I meant here was I want you to make shit. I like, going straight into VTubing is hard if you have literally no other experience in a creative or entertainment field. You know? And it's like, you know what? I can vouch. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do this shit if I wasn't already streaming since 2019. I've been going for a very long time. A lot of people just quit after like a year of like not rising. Like, I don't want to dig too hard at people who are literally just trying out a new hobby for the most part. If you are an indie and you are treating this as a hobby, that is whatever. You're good. You're fine. I do feel bad, though, for the people that spend thousands, or at least 1,000, on the goods to become a VTuber. Go for a year and quit. Like, I feel bad that these people are scared off because they have no prior experience and don't know how to make things work. And honestly, it's hard to find tips on how to make it work. Oh. Holy shit. That's good. But yeah, like, when I see things are going wrong around here, I change my tune. I analyze, why are things going wrong? Can I do anything about what's going wrong? The funeral. Once upon a time, a girl found a hole in the ground in the yard. The little people came out and told her the news. Today is the day of your funeral. If you don't like it, then you must sacrifice your friend, who wants to be buried alive. So the girl did what she had to and buried her best friend. Well, I wouldn't want to be your best friend. Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, the horde. When the girl finished reading the storybook, the dreadful imps had all vanished. And even her dearest friend is nowhere to be found. I'm gonna warn y'all. I think something fucked up is about to happen, and I don't remember what it is. When the girl thought she heard the cries for her friend calling for help. Brown. Yeah, Brown's gone. Or Brown is away. I don't want to use the phrase gone because that has a finality to it. But yeah, like, real shit. If you plan on being a VTuber, this is my biggest advice. Aside from, like, especially if you're going to take this as a job, is if you don't want the answer of don't, because honestly the market on streaming is super saturated. You're gonna head to bed. Have a good rest of stream. Have a good rest of stream, or have a good sleep, UA. But like, if you are considering being a VTuber, and pretty much everyone who's told you don't, as like a thing, because they're being like, this is to save you from heartbreak. Start streaming. Start streaming as soon as you can. You don't have to have a model. You don't have to market yourself as a VTuber. Just make content. Make something. Learn the ropes before you add a modifier. Because yes, the modifier of having a model has done me wonders. Honestly, I have gotten growth that I never would have if I didn't start VTubing. But this progress isn't a given. And I definitely wouldn't have had this progress if I didn't already have an audience that was familiar with me. You have no illusions about this. The market is saturated, and I don't expect instant success. Alright, you are the person that this is for then. Because you've already been told the reality of the situation. Make something. Make anything. Whether it be funny gaming videos, whether it be a song, whether it be a work in progress piece of like regular ass art, like pencil on paper shit, you know? Make something. There is the line in Off With Their Heads, because truthfully I lose the heat when seeing no traction. That's the dig at people who start but then stop because they're not seeing the progress they want. Melody said before she even started VTubing, she just streamed and practiced Nobody. Yeah, and Mel is a fucking natural. I've been following Mel since she was new on the scene, and, like, second stream, I want to say. Because, like, her first had come out, and then people were like, yo, there's this robot porn star. Because we were talking, like, pure lore. And, like, the first wave of articles were coming out. I was there right before. She's a natural. But you will never know if you're a natural if you don't already start. So, as Callie said, so it must be how you're waxing, so homie stop relaxing. This time, the girl was certain it was her friend. Mel may have been your first VTuber. I also love Mel, like, even as, like, not a porn star. It's not the girl's dear friend. What happened to him? Was he... Because of the frightening images in her head, the poor girl was a nervous wreck. But yeah, like, if you lose the heat when seeing no traction, the girl could hear her friend calling from behind the door. You should take that emotion, and that's fair. That's a completely valid emotion. But you should analyze why things aren't working. Maybe see about why things might not be working. Also, I see Brown there. I just want to be sure that... I just want to be sure about maybe this month's gift. Filthy Brown. I feel like we've... yeah, fucked up scene. But again, if you've made it this far, this is as bad as it gets. But if you made it through Mermaid, this is on par. Yeah, no, I saw those clips too, by the way. Wait, why is she so tall? You kill these children personally? Same. I can take them. I can easily win a debate against state babies.
Your friend is in the bag. It's too late now.
Michael Jordan. Yup. God, I keep forgetting how good the acting in this is.
My friend! Give me back my friend!
Fuck them kids!
No!
Shit!
Go away! Just go away!
Yeah!
Never forgive you!
Oh, I've been making this joke the whole LP!
And as for the rest of you, how could you believe all those lies? Aristocrats! You're just the opposite. I hate you, and I hate you, and you! And I hate myself the very most for being
Break the
your
fucking
stupid
hierarchy
games.
that has
I don't have
led
the
to
strength
forced
stand up to
consent.
you. It's all just hideous!
Oh, that's a beautiful brooch. All things considered. I probably shouldn't be, like, fucking championing the idea of beating the shit out of children. But these aren't children, they're fucking monsters! They're gonna grow up to be fucking sociopaths. If they aren't already. I don't actually know if when sociopathy starts. I don't know if it's something... Because I'm not a psych. I just know a lot about psychology. I don't know if that's something you nosedive into, or if it's something you just are. Stray Dog and the Lying Princess. Because, like, I know you can get therapy for it at a young age. But, you know? Sociopathy just always kind of happens. Okay. Because, like, I don't know if that's, like, a switch that flips in your brain. Or if that's... You know? I think you phrased that weird. No, I think I get what you mean. I just straight up don't know if it's learned behavior or if it's your brain wiring is bad from the jump. Some people are psychopaths. I think that DSM disowned one of those phrases, and I can't recall. But DSM is kind of weird in general. Jennifer found Stray Dog. Wait. Stray Dog and the Lying Princess. Stray Dog. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who told lies. She liked to scare the other girls by screaming, "Stray Dog is coming! Stray Dog is coming!" But soon, everyone stopped being scared. They hated the way she lies. One day, the girl came home screaming, "Stray Dog is coming!" Really? Everyone thought it was just another lie. Except this time, it was no lie at all, so they were all gobbled up. The end. It's a wiring issue, so to speak, but it can be treated. Okay, because, like, that's what I thought? But again, I'm not a qualified healthcare professional. So if I'm wrong, just please calmly tell me instead of jumping down my throat. Because please, I do not say things with the intent of, like, spreading misinfo on purpose. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Ever gonna get sued by the boy who cried wolf people? Yo, fuck the Brothers Grimm. What they gonna do? Rise from the dead? Just fucking rise from your grave, head ass. I'm really impressed at that, actually. Bro, what if the... What? You think they're gonna get fucking altered beasts? Fucking... The Undead Brothers Grimm, that'd be badass.
What? Really? Really? How, Chad?
I have a feeling that the game is, like, I think we're in the last chapter.
Over here.
Basement. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay. I don't know why, but that door opening was funny as fuck to me. What the fuck are you doing? You little ghoul. Nothing good happens in basements or cellars. You got that. You got that right. The hell's going on here? What is that? That's a lollipop, isn't it? Yeah, what's... This is a peace offering? What the shit? Unless you get finished basement with a pool table, then it's cool. I mean, like, we got a big old conference table down there, and that's for, like, D&D and shit.
Greetings. Princess, please forgive all that I've done. Greetings,
Oh.
Princess Jennifer.
I get it now,
Thank
since I
you
kicked
very
the
much
shit
for
out of
coming
leader.
to our new
The leader is now
aristocrat
weak
club.
and cannot
Greetings,
be in the
Princess
aristocrat
Jennifer.
club.
From now on, you'll be our new princess. Now, Princess, please think up a new game. Please lead us. We are yours to command, Princess.
Uh-huh.
Princess, go ahead! Guide us! We need you! We don't know what to do!
Huh.
Look, it's windy. It's windy.
Is that a fucking Scottish child? What the fuck? I don't like that. I don't like that much at all. It is a Scottish child. I didn't like that. It's windy. No, it's fucking windy. Alright, so this is slightly important. Twitch has recently, just recently changed how chat bans work. A chat ban will unfollow the user. It will not stop them from refollowing, only blocking that does. However, timeouts do not remove a follow. Only a ban. At first you were like, who's Wendy? That's what the Aristocrat Club wants you to think. Wait, I think we're going the wrong way. I think we're going the wrong way. Also, this looks like a fucking slasher game. Fucking walking down the hallway with a fucking lumberjack axe. Headmaster's office? Everyone knows it's windy, and windy has stormy eyes. Oh? What's up? What? What the fuck? What the fuck? Child murder, or? Because I know, if I'm recalling correctly, Gregory is the stray dog. Oh shit, quite literally right now. Oh, that's creepy as shit. That's some Flower, Sun, and Rain Killer 7 level shit.
Once upon a time, there was a precious little girl.
I hate this. But, like, in a good way? Of, like, this is effective? And you're the British were kinky, but goddamn. Holy shit. That is just using Brown's animations. Whoa! Alright, how much does that hurt? Not as much as you'd think. That's fine. Ice Pick would probably have been a good choice here. Whoop! Okay, we should probably just go for one regular swing. Like, we'll dodge an attack, swing. If we miss, we'll try. Okay. We're gonna have to lame it out, but that's survival horror for you. Poke. Dodge, counter poke. 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 Dodge. Shit. Get up, reorient. Or poke, dodge, counter poke. Alright, dodge, counter poke. Okay, we both whiffed, but that's fine. Because that was on my counter poke. he's creepy as shit. This is a Gregory horror show. This is just Bloodborne. What's that smell? God damn it. Jennifer Hadden also. Jennifer Hadden Awesome-Axe. I don't think this is her father. Because if I recall correctly, Gregory just... Brown! I mean... Yo! It's a dog-eat-dog world, alright. But that's my dog! Okay, so it may have been a bad idea. Poke, poke, counter poke. Poke, poke, counter poke. Whoop. Gregory the Stray Dog is your favorite Dark Souls boss. I mean, it's a good boss. It's a good boss name, anyways. Also, like, having a man just walk like a dog is freaky. This game is correct. Alright, how much does that hurt? Enough. It's dog-eat-dog world and there ain't enough damn dogs. Oh, I got so excited to see Brown. Okay, so he's durable, and he hits like a truck, but this can be a war of attrition. Okay, wait for him to attack again, and then poke, and then run. And then poke, and then run. Poke, run. Shit. Gregory is huge. Yeah! I mean, probably because this is survival horror, scary time version of Gregory, but not how big he actually is, if that makes sense. Like, he's Lycan-sized. Hey! Alright, Joshua, what now? If Felix stood up, he'd be 8 feet tall at least. Isn't that badass, though? Like, hear me out. Isn't that fucking cool? Yeah, exactly. Also, we have Brown back. Yo! Why the fuck did the Aristocrat Club get raptured and I didn't? Don't I deserve to go heaven bye-bye? Because you wouldn't love me. Because you were so stubborn. I brought you here. What? Because you fell in love with Brown. Because you didn't realize it was me. I brought Stray Dog here. But Please, stop him with this. Only you and your beloved dog can stop him. I'm sorry. Is she dead? I mean, she is now. Is she a Force Ghost? What the fuck is a Force Ghost? Jennifer found Gregory's gun. Gregory's gun. Is that that's a Smith & Wesson of some description. Item equip. Gun!
I'm sorry, Joshua.
Really? I'm out of ammo because your jank shit got in my way. It's okay. Werewolves can be felled with axe. Jennifer is a terrible shot. Nah, just jank. Like, this is John's, but I think I'm actually correct here.
I'm sorry, Joshua.
Shit. Silver fork will work in a pinch. I mean, it is silver.
I'm sorry, Joshua.
Okay, so sometimes you can get 3 off, but it is safe to poke, run, counter poke. You just like the distance a gun provides? I do. I do like gun. I actually like guns because they're cool. Silver tip crossbow bolts. I mean, that's how they did it in the old time, right?
I'm sorry, Joshua.
Can we use, and that does, it does! It does!
I'm sorry, Joshua. Yes.
Yes? Okay. That didn't crack as hard as you think it would. He had a fucking machine gun crossbow in Van Helsing. I remember that. If Hunt Showdown actually has some really fucking cool weapons. So what we're gonna do here, we're actually gonna put this in save slot 5. And I'm gonna look up some. January 1930. Once upon a time. So if I recall, Gregory's gun we got the good ending from this for the record. Hold on. So this is an ending. We can do the boss fight once again and get the quote-quote bad end if we kill him ourselves with the gun. Once upon a time. But we got the good end for letting him kill himself instead of killing him ourselves, which I don't understand the logic, but, you know. Huh. This letter looks familiar. Yes, it's the only secret letter that Wendy and I traded. Okay, so my guess on that is, I don't quite understand. I think it is because of the I'm sorry line. Of, like, allowing him to repent and have agency instead of just outright killing him. I don't quite recall, though. 25th of March from W to J. My dear Jennifer, there is nothing to fear. I am always by your side. I will never betray you. We made an oath, remember? 25th of July from W to J. My dear Jennifer, I am so relieved that you are well again. That is why I couldn't find you yesterday. Is that why I couldn't find you yesterday morning? It's no use trying to fool me. I can see right through your pranks. Anyways, thanks in advance. Teehee. Yeah, keep in mind that's me talking out of my ass because I actually don't remember what the different endings are. And would you guys like to see the other ending? Because it's literally just as simple as killing him. 24th of August from W to J. Jennifer, thank you so much for introducing me to Brown, but such a filthy dog is not a good match for you and me. Just give it to Nicholas or something, and let's be content with just the two of us. From September 10th, from W to J, my stubborn Jennifer. Is Brown that important to you? Just a dog, a filthy animal. Please stop sharing your wonderful smile with that thing. Please only smile at me. 1st of October, from W to J, Jennifer the Heartless. Why didn't you come? I waited and waited for you. Why can't I see you every morning? I think only of you. Are you avoiding me? Wendy, you were always so lonely. Poor, lonely Wendy. I wonder if my letters ever reached her. It's the detested rubbish bin. No one ever suspected that something precious was hidden inside it. Nor did they know that it was the only place where I could keep my things safe. Yeah, sure, let's stock an item. What do we have? Everything? Why do we have everything? Can we equip the axe? No, we are too small to equip the axe. Just a dog. Yeah. Honestly, I would love a filthy dog more than I would love most humans. Just saying, you know. For the record. We are as big as the axe. Look, don't worry about it. I would at least like the ice pick in my inventory. Look, I'm gonna be real. I've seen a dog swing a machete. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if a little girl could carry a axe. Y'all ever seen that video of the dog that found a machete and was just fucking swinging it? If a Viking can hurl a giant battle axe, we can hurl a regular size one. Exactly. But like, it's this dog. It's got a fucking machete in its mouth. And it's just fucking swinging it. I think they were trying to like take its machete away and he did not like that. So he was swinging it. Dogs with weapons give you so much fear. Yeah, because they shouldn't have them, but not in like the, oh how dare you, but more in a like, you know, like, more than that they don't understand. Yeah, except the fact that that dog definitely understood that that machete could fuck someone up. They could hurt themselves or others. Yeah, usually others, especially in the case of that machete video. Cause like that shit, scary. But he wanted it, he loved it. And it's like, he was swinging at full force and the only reason he didn't hurt someone was because they were like a child with a knife, they just can't understand. Yeah. But it's like, one kid had like a skateboard in the room, so he just kind of used it as like a miniature shield to just guard his shins. It's fucked up.
Jennifer?
Fuck off. I hate that so much. That kid in A Knife Fine, you understand the moms know so much. Okay, but I think that kid understands. Like, you know what I mean? That kid saw the knife and went, I got a knife! I could just start fucking running. There's a working film projector here. Any films you have can be played on it. The whole game. I have wanted nothing more than to see whatever the fuck this tape is. Whatever the fuck this film is, I had to have seen it. But we already saw this. Yeah, I can absolutely see that kid doing that. Okay.
I'm fine, really.
Okay, what is
I'm not
this?
upset at all.
Hold on, what the
Oh,
fuck?
Jennifer. You know what? I've got someone special. Look, isn't he cute?
Okay, so the role of Rose Wiki actually,
It's
I was
yours.
correct in a way.
Give it as a gift and you'll be Miss Popular again.
Giving Gregory the gun so that he himself commits suicide results in the good ending because his explicit desire is to be with his dead son. Therefore, giving him the peace and agency in death. Because in a way you are giving him what he wants. You are giving a misunderstood and broken man, I guess? Like, what he wants, which is a
Come
little
here,
fucked
Jennifer.
up, but...
Let's have a little talk.
You know? Is the Goblin Child real? Oh, all these children that are like real children are real. It's just up to debate. It's just up to debate, what actually happened?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Aristocrat Club. A word from the princess. Jennifer has brought a wonderful gift to the Aristocrat Club.
So these
Now
films,
you can have your
they're all
very own
collectibles.
red
They let
crayon.
you watch the FMVs free of charge.
Soft to you.
And by free of charge, I mean like, you know,
Soft to you.
soft to you.
Soft to you.
Like, all of these children were real, and they were at one point killed. If I recall correctly, Wendy led Greg, a man with a gun, to a place with people... She basically, if I'm recalling the lore correctly, led him to a place where he could do harm. At least that's what I'm noticing about this story, but this story is also kind of weird. You see Wendy essentially feeding him to a dog. Yeah, essentially. That's what the actual, like, flavor text and, like, how the children put it. And whether or not she realized that, like, hey, this is fucked up, is up to debate, but she did say, hey, the stray dog is here. No one believed her. Everyone died. Wendy is directly responsible for all these children's deaths, if I recall. And Jennifer, in her older age, has repressed it for obvious reasons. I'm not familiar with Smiley. But yeah, that's the first film reel in the game. All the film reels just let us see what we've already seen. It's just a thing to be like, it actually sucked. I believe you. Don't recommend. Oh dear. Even if it's free? One time, Diana was absorbed in deep thought here. She was the prettiest, most mature of the aristocrats. She wanted so much to be an adult, and yet she was also too afraid of growing up too fast. Not even to waste time. Damn. That's the worst you can be. Better time wasters exist? Oh no. Now, here's the question. Are you angry that you were even putting thought into its existence? Like, how dare I remember this? The spooky things, the scary creatures that everyone talked about. They'll come and clean if you don't, sweeping bad children away like dust. Well, they actually came and attacked me. I knew that what they really are, but that wasn't the problem. The real problem was my weak heart. My weakness was what drew them here. Because, like, there's a few pieces of media that, like, every once in a while I'm like, how dare you make me think that this existed? You can't even muster anger because, in theory, the mask is kind of neat, but the movie itself is just a bad slasher. Oh, that sucks. Bad slashers that aren't even, like, funny bad are the worst. Give you some dumb fun. Some dumb but fun shit all day, but boring shit. Mess me with that. Yeah, there was a bit on the Super Best Friend cast where it was Pat and Matt talking, and Pat's like, hey Matt, what do you hate more? What's worse than a good movie? And Matt confusedly goes, a bad one? And he's like, no, what's even worse than a bad one? And then, like, Matt pauses, and you can hear the pause, essentially. And Pat is like, a 10 is great, a 7 is good, a 1 is fun, the worst thing you can be, and they both go, is a 5 out of 10. And I completely agree with that. If you are a 5, you are just, wow. How do you do it? How are you good enough to not be garbage, but bad enough to not make something good? And, like, you as in royal you. You know? Yeah, middling mediocrity. Like, how do you do that? Because that means your work has to be passable as, like, it's not bad. And I don't understand. And that's not to discourage creators who do make a 5. You can probably make something better later. In fact, I encourage it. If you made an abject failure and everyone hated it, listen to them. What are they saying? What are these people saying about your thing? Why is it bad? Do you maybe see where they're coming from? If you do, how can you work on that? Like, dissect the mistakes you make. Dissect the ever-loving shit out of what you make, even if you think what you make is good. Just don't do it too hard. Because, like, if you're like me, that's what leads you to not draw for, like, a year. After drawing, like, at least a fucking napkin sketch every day for, like, 7 years. Which I did. I did. And I broke that streak, and I'll never forgive myself. But eventually, I just kind of felt bad. I kind of stagnated. And I gave up. And I refused to let that happen again. Which is why sometimes I'll take a week and I'll apologize. I'll take like a week away from streaming. I'll apologize, but I'll get back on stream. I'll get back on stream as soon as I can. As soon as I can muster it up. Which, I used to go like a month or 2 without streaming. Fuck that. That's not how you grow. That's not how I grow. That was an unhealthy way of doing things back in the day. Granted, I had a, like, quote-unquote, real job at one point. You're still trying to force yourself to draw again? Well, like, define force. Because, like, if it's hurting you to draw, and, like, it only makes you feel like shit, maybe put the brakes on it. Or maybe, like, use a medium that you don't care about as much. Because, like, you know what got me into drawing more regularly again? Using a fucking Sharpie? Wait, please wait for me. I'll be here. I used a fucking Sharpie and I would do art on Post-it notes. And if the piece was bad, so what? It's on a fucking Post-it note. Who cares? You have art in your head, but your hands won't make it happen. Your hands will eventually make it happen. I really like this ending. Like, it's not scary, it's not creepy. You just walk around. Puppy. Yeah, puppy. Baby run, yeah. It's also super weird to actually be playing like a child. By the way, if you were curious on some happenings with Rule of Rose, TCRF, the Cutting Room Floor, has a really detailed page on Rule of Rose. If you're ever curious about it. Like, there's not a lot of cut content, but there's enough to make it interesting. You know, like saying Baby Brown out loud. I don't mind it. I don't mind it quite as much. But I see why maybe you might have an issue. That bus that brought me here. Should I try to take it the other way? No, that's not right. There are still things I have to do here. Wait for me, Brown. The bus that brought me here. I'm actually not sure what I'm supposed to do. A red crayon, just for you. Gregory? Hello, little girl. Do you have a story you can share with me? A happy one, that is. Please tell me if you do. My son is waiting. I also like that we get to see Gregory before he went, like, for lack of a better term, before he went nuts. Yeah? Like, before he even got suicidal. I feel bad for Gregory. Because, like, he's a bad man, but I understand what happened. And I can't even say it was a preventable tragedy. Gregory as a person, as opposed to a weird dog man. Yeah. Like, I can't even argue that it was a preventable tragedy, because, like, where do you prevent it? Because you can't make his son not sick in the 20s. Wasn't there a fucking plague in the 1920s? Like, outright plague? Or is that just in America, now that I think about it? Also, you googled mince and it's dried fruit and spices. Oh, that sounds actually quite nice. What's mince meat? Is it the same thing? The flu pandemic? Yeah, so was that, like, worldwide, or was that, like, an America thing? I'm, like, trying to remember my history. Like, this should be my bag. I actually like, modern history, for lack of a better term. Mostly because I don't know what the actual word for it is. You think mostly America? At the same time, like, this is after the Great War, but not before World War II. Not before the wars were numbered. You know? Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking with me, though. Like, I can't quite recall. Mincemeat is also the same, but sometimes actually meat? What the fuck? And you put real meat in a pie? I don't understand? So what are we supposed to do? Because, like, Brown's a whimpering. You ever see Sweeney Todd? Not for a long time. It's one of those pieces of media that I saw, because someone suggested it, and I'm like, alright. Chicken pot pie? Fuck, you're right. And chicken pot pie is actually fine. It's quite good, actually. Meat pies are a thing? Yeah. I forgot. I'm sorry. You actually like how biannually can mean twice a year, but also mean 2 years? Oh, that makes my brain hate. The girl and her friend lived happily. It's no good. Girl, it's no good. Huh. English is a stupid fucking language. I pity anyone who has to learn it. Yeah, I remember, I was trying to say this earlier, I remember watching a video of, like, alright, how do you say this sentence? And it's like, it's straight up, I would like to have a Coke. Which, you've seen the videos of, like, people from not America or Europe trying to say, I would like a Coke. People make fun of that. And the person teaching her was like, alright, you know how you're saying it like that? Stop. They will make fun of you. So this fucking English teacher is trying to be like, do not say, can I have Coke? Which is, I'm trying to, like, emulate what the actual, like, original big video was. He's like, no, they will make fun of you, do it like this, and he teaches her how to do it properly, quote unquote. Or at least in a way where she won't be, like, ridiculed. Hold on. Is there seriously, like, nothing I can... Oh, there we go. I'm silly. I think I might be silly. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up. I actually have to look it up because I'm being silly. Okay. Rule of Rose FAQ. Because I'm actually kind of stumped. I don't know where to go. Guide and walkthrough. Hold on. Yeah, once upon a time. Hold on. Western Warehouse, you can get Mr. Kigori's X, and where you got Mr. Kigori's X can find October ticket. Western Warehouse? Where is the Western Warehouse? Enter the cabin, examine the puppy, check the thing. Okay, go to the save point. Got it. I forgot there was a save point in there, frankly. Remember when there was a... I really like the tutorial on the save point, by the way, because it's like, here is what the save points look like, but also, since the save points just look like weird props, here is a thing where the save point is like, here, go. I lost my head. Can you help me find my head? And you go to find his head, which is a bucket, and then you put the bucket on his head, and it's like, boom. Now you know actively what the save point does. Put a collar on Brown. Yes. But I need to find the collar first. Also, I feel like I'm lisping. Like, whenever I'm getting S's out. No, 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 no. I feel like when I'm, like, pronouncing S's today, I'm, like, doing it weird. I feel like I'm pronouncing it like F. Not quite as, like, distinct, but still. There we go. Drinking the water. We're out. I'm actually out. Everlasting true love. I am yours. Are we gonna make him? She will. Oh, I know that key jingle. Oh, you're such a good boy. I like that the good ending actually like involves like, hey, you see Brown happy. You see him being a good boy. You slip the collar on him. He's spooked, but like I think every like animal that gets a collar on is spooked. Oh, are you gonna walk him with a fucking rope as a leash? Oh, you gotta keep him a secret from the orphanarium. I'll protect you. Forever and ever until I die. And that's Rule of Rose. So, how'd you guys feel about Rule of Rose? Because, like, I fucking love Rule of Rose. Also, this song is called A Love Suicide.
Don't set me free.
This is certainly a game. It's one I don't mind revisiting every once in a while. And it's like, you bet your ass, if Onion Games makes a re-release, makes a port, makes a remake, whatever the fuck they want, I want them to make it. I will gladly cover it. You got a lot of emotions. There are a lot of emotions to this game. But like, I genuinely feel like if they get this game going as a remake, because we don't know the results of that poll, because it was a Google form where they were like, here is, because you know what made me super fascinated in it? Onion Games was like, here's an English version. And I'm like, hold on, the studio that made this game actually cares about what the English-speaking population has to say about their studio and their games? Including Rule of Rose, a game they made in 2006? Of course I'm interested in them possibly remaking it, re-releasing it. I will gladly play it. Especially if that means Rule of Rose in the future, maybe the near future, actually has a proper way to play it without shelling out $400 to some fucking retro sellers. By the way, if you like, I want to make something clear. If you are like a retro game store, like a used place, like fucking Allied Record Exchange, for example, that's the one that comes to mind because it's a chain. I'm not talking about you. Because like a store has to make its money, and if they're selling old games, they gotta mark that up. They gotta mark it up, and I understand that. I'm talking about the motherfuckers on eBay who think they've got like a $300, $400, $800. I've seen this game mint complete in box $1,200 for mint, and it's like that shouldn't be the problem. That shouldn't be the thing. And a lot of late PS2 horror games have this treatment. Rule of Rose, Kuon, Haunting Ground, fucking Silent Hill 4, which is $80. Fuck that. I'm talking about these fucking sellers who price gouge. That's the word I'm thinking. Because they're like, some fucking like, they're probably not thinking maliciously, but it's the same logic of this fucking sucker might buy it. Fuck that. Fuck that. It irritates me to no end, because people shouldn't have to resort to emulation to play classic games that are actually important. Because I would argue this game is important. Do I recommend you buy it? No. Unless the fucking publisher outright, like, does something with it. Punchline is now Onion Games. Let them know that you want more Rule of Rose. I rarely actually cover a game that is this hard to find, that is this hard to cover. The key. The end is shaped like a 4-leaf clover. Jennifer found 4-leaf key. I would like to save. We're not going to do the bad ending, on second thought. We've been running for a long time. But yeah, no, we've gone through so, like, I can't rightfully say you should go out and buy this, because it doesn't even support the devs. It doesn't. And I can actually close the game now. However you can. However you want. Because, like, I wouldn't say do this, do that with any game publisher, with any dev house, because I don't want people harassing anyone. I don't like being, like, fucking, like, an angry fan. But, like, literally the only way that this game will ever get new life is if you let the people who originally made it, that are still around, know. And if you can... And Onion Games understands that Rule of Rose is a worthwhile property. Reinforce that. Reinforce that as much as you can. Don't harass anybody. But when it is appropriate, and when they ask, let them know. I know for a fact, if Rule of Rose ever gets a re-release, I'm going to be right here. Probably day one. And I'm going to play this again. Because I love this game so much. It means a lot to me. It was one of the first horror games I ever saw that I actually was like, holy shit. You know? Because it's like Resident Evil 3 was like one of my first. Silent Hill 4 was one of my first. And I'm like, oh, that's scary. Rule of Rose was like, that's terrifying. And it's one of those games that's like for years on years on years, I didn't know what to think. And then, like, the one year that I wanted a copy, couldn't get it. Because I can't... Yeah, Rule of Rose was the first game I would consider haunting to me. And in this context, haunting is honestly good. Because, like, you want that for this sort of game. You know? I don't know. Rule of Rose is an important game, and I think it was slept on really hard when it came out. I want this thing to have life again, man. You know? Like, I also want Silent Hill to have a life again, but, like, that's up in the air whether it'll happen or not. But it's more likely than not. But, like, I keep saying it. Onion Games, they're a small studio. They see Rule of Rose as important enough to when they ask for people's opinions, they want you to know that they find it possibly worthwhile. If enough people want it, they'll bring it back. And I would love that. And I made it very clear when that form came out, hey, I would like to get in on this. And there's a reason that I'm subscribed to their newsletter. Because, like, when do you get this opportunity to maybe see something like this come back? Never. Never. Fucking, let's take Haunting Ground as an example. Let's take Kuon as an example. Haunting Ground, it's made and owned by Capcom. They don't give a shit. Like, hold on. I need to look something up. Did Haunting Ground come out on PS3? It looks like the answer is yes. Yeah, a chance to bend a developer's ear is rare, but especially when it's a game as rare, or at least as, like, PSN. I should be searching PSN. No, you know what? You know why I thought it was on PS3? You know, I thought that... Yeah, Haunting Ground is $600. Like, fucking what? No. No, fuck you. I'm not paying that, especially if none of that's gonna go to Capcom. Like, that game's a lot more rare than Rule of Rose, and it's debatably, like, there's less hubbub, but, like, damn, you know? I want this game to have life. You could buy a new TV for that. I mean, I bought my actual, like, TV in this setup for $40, but, like, I bought it used. Like, I always hope when I'm going to cons and when I'm going to used stores that I go and I see Kuon, Rule of Rose, or Haunting Ground for a price that implies you don't know what you have. Fucking Silent Hill 1 is a bitch to get a real copy of. The fact... I'm still kicking myself. I saw a $30 copy of it in, like, 2014, and I didn't pick it up. That's ridiculous. I should have picked it up immediately. I own it digitally. Like, I bought it on PS3. But that ain't the same. It's not the same as, like, owning the disc. And, like, I'm not a collector. I want to play these. I want to play these on original hardware, and I can't. I can't play it on any hardware that the game was ever meant to run on. When a dev asks questions about, hey, this niche thing we own, do you want anything to do with it? You should always answer yes, even if you don't, honestly. Because the fact that copies will be out there that are more recent means that, bare minimum, the economy of the game will go down. Or the game will be less, like, massively inflated. Like, remember when a bunch of indie games got thrown on Vita and got, like, limited run fucking Vita physical copies? That's a good thing, ultimately. Because, like, that means, bare minimum, when those stores go down... Because, like, let's use Valhalla as an example. Valhalla got a fucking limited run games version. That means Valhalla will literally always be playable so long as the hardware exists. And that's great. And it's more modern hardware, meaning those discs have rotted less. Like, one of the biggest problems with video game preservations, especially modern video games, like PS1 and upwards, discs rot over time. Like, you know? You need to keep these things updated on more common hardware, on newer hardware, especially more niche games. I genuinely think that Koei Tecmo is fucking silly. Those fucking fools that haven't re-released Fatal Frames 1 through 4 yet. Like how Scott Pilgrim game finally had a physical release. Yeah, fuck, I even talked to someone at GOG, and I said, like, hey, even if, like, because they made Silent Hill 4. Much easier to set up on modern systems. That's a digital product. But the way that GOG runs their shit, that game will now always be available. And bare minimum, it will run on Windows 10. And that's important. That is crucial. That's great. And the person who was working it said, like, yeah, no, that's part of why we were so glad to do it. And also that Silent Hill 4 port gave me hope that, or re-release of the PC port gave me hope that, like, man, archival is getting easier. Because archival is important. We should worry about archival. And if this LP, if I had to give a mission statement for anything about this LP except, hey, Rule of Rose is a good game, and Rule of Rose is a great game. Rule of Rose is fantastic. Rule of Rose is like an 8 out of 10 for me. This LP's mission statement is game preservation is getting more and more important. And we should let devs know, especially the ones that are interested in giving it to us, what's actually useful. Like, actually useful advice. No one wants media to become lost media. Exactly. Except for greedy corporations, I guess. But even then, that's such short-sighted greed. You could be more efficiently greedy if you re-released your old shit. Even if it was re-release it and then Disney vault it. At least have a re-release somehow. Lost media is bad. And I don't think Rule of Rose will ever be lost media. Not while I breathe. But I shouldn't be having to use a PS2 emulator to play this game in the modern day. The Disney Vault is a fantastic scheme. Oh yeah, nah. But, like, every once in a while, Disney will, like, bring out an old thing every once in a while. And, like, you know what? Good. Because that at least means, every once in a while, some old shit's gonna be re-released. And things are now archived once more. Archival is the most important shit on the planet. Because, like, I guess, like, well, what separates humans from animals is the fact that we can... Well, not only the fact that we can create tools like No Tomorrow and, like, you know, a limited run Blu-ray, shit blows up on the secondary market. Yeah! Like, if Rule of Rose gets a PS5 remake by fucking Blue Point. Yeah, imagine that, huh? I would fucking nut. I would have that. That would make me buy a PS5. It's never gonna happen. I want that to be poorly aged, but that's never gonna happen. But imagine it. Fucking imagine that. Just like a full-fledged remake, or at least some way to get this game on modern hardware. A girl can dream, and a girl can desire over that shit. I don't know, like, I also, there's another thing with, like, games preservation, and why I'm a preservation absolutist. If I see a thing that comes out, I'm like, no, I want that preserved. I want that to bare minimum be in a fucking, like, I want that to bare minimum be in someone important's hard drive. So that they can, bare minimum, have a copy that will not be lost. And the fact that, like, video games are basically code and assets. And the fact that gold mastered copies of games, especially back in the day in Japan, just got fucking thrown out, like, on purpose, thrown out as standard practice, is just baffling. And we've seen how that can be a good and a bad thing. if we want a good example, the original Kingdom Hearts re-releases on the PlayStation 3. Those came out the way they did because Square Enix decided Kingdom Hearts is important. We're making new ones anyways. We should give people a way to catch up. And the way they did that was they bought a physical fucking copy of the Kingdom Hearts games that they did not have Gold Master copies of anymore. And I shit you not, they reverse engineered a retail copy. That didn't need to happen, but that is a good thing. And if we want a bad example of how video game preservation has gone to shit, and how source code being not preserved is a bad thing, look at the Silent Hill HD collection. Those games used incomplete builds, incorrect music, could not have the source files for certain cutscenes, and all because it used to be standard practice around the whole industry, especially in Japan, to just throw away copies of perfectly fine games. Because, hoo boy, this video game fad might die any day. Or some shit. I don't want that to happen. I want that to happen as little as possible. That's why Doctor Who episodes didn't exist, because the BBC decided no one cared about reruns, so they wiped tapes. Yeah, that should never have happened. But, like, Doctor Who is, like, a freak example of, like, this thing we know exists, and we have most of the series, but there are, like, whole episodes that don't exist anymore. Granted, most of those episodes that were wiped, people have found re-recordings of. People have found ways to get it. People have found ways to, like, get that shit up and running again. People have recreated those episodes. Yeah, a lot of old BBC shows are lost media because that was standard practice for, like, reusing tapes because it was more cost effective. And it's not malice. And that's frustrating. Games are a very young medium. Okay? Like an insanely young medium. They find shit in, like, salt mines or church basements. Yeah. But, like, I believe the majority of games that we have, that we can, like, if I can name a game, odds are it's archived in some way. Since it is a young medium, preservation has been more of a conversation around its lifetime as a medium. But that does not mean we should be lacking on preservation. Like, I'm gonna get a random game from my Steam wishlist, or from my Steam library. The original Red Faction. That could have been lost media. And it isn't. Because it has been consistently re-released on, or not even consistently re-released, but re-released on a storefront that has stood the test of time, and honestly, it'll probably be re-released again on other things. Fucking, like, the reason something like Rule of Rose still exists to this day, and people can talk about it, and people can get copies somehow, is because someone decided, I'm gonna rip this PS2 disc and upload it on the internet. Now, I'm not saying you should pirate your content, and I'm not saying that you should host pirated content. But if you see that a game is not actually archived somewhere, for whatever reason, you should maybe start making efforts to preserve it, because preservation is important. Video games are part of culture. They are an art form, and the fact that art can just be lost is upsetting. That shit needs to change as soon as possible. People need to take it more seriously. It's a moral obligation, yeah. If I was the only person that I knew that had a copy of Rule of Rose, and I saw that shit wouldn't upload to the internet, look who's buying a DVD drive for my PC so I can rip the ISO and upload it on like Vim's layer or some shit somewhere to make sure that it is easily archived, easily put together. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm really passionate about lost media preservation and discovery, because not only is it fun to like do detective work and do like a cool mystery, things being lost scares the shit out of me. It doesn't need to be this way. We can do so much to make sure the things we love aren't lost. And that's really the mission statement of me playing old-ass games like this, and niche games. I want some evidence of them to exist. Even though, like, pretty much everything I've played, I can guarantee that someone else has played them on the internet. And that all of the things I played on this channel are easy to get a hold of. But it might not always be that way. Like, even the weird itch.io games that I played every once in a while. Like, Sagebrush could go missing one day. But there is archived footage of me playing Sagebrush. We can do better. We have so much technology nowadays that it shouldn't be a thing. Exactly. It's a reason that, like, there are some files that I have that are years old, and God forbid that shit get lost, because it might be important. Someone might be like, hey, where's that thing that was big that got scrubbed from the internet? And I can be like, yo, I got that on a fucking flash drive. Hold on. Like, I have one or two, like, ROMs like that, where it's like, I know this could go away one day. I should probably archive it because I care about it. And if I had bigger means to that sort of shit, I would be archiving shit left and right. At least locally. I would at least have a fucking hard drive just full of ROMs. Not even to play, just to be like, no, this will not be lost. I refuse to let it happen. You know? I don't know. But yeah, end of the day, if Dev is asking, like, hey, we have this niche property that has a little bit of groundswell, would you, the consumer that could potentially buy products, like to see it make a comeback in the form of a re-release, a port, whatever? Almost always say yes. Always say yes. There's probably an exception where you don't need to say yes, but you should still probably say yes. Like, if From Software was like, hey, do you want the Echo Knight games to officially all come to the States? Do you want Shadow Tower? Do you want Kuon? Yes, yes, and yes. Always. Let people know. Let the people that are important know. It's the reason I shill Night Dive so hard. They haven't even paid me. All they have actually done is, one person from Night Dive has pushed me to maybe possibly do a video on the System Shock 1 Remakes demo, which I did. And then that working relationship started where I was like given, hey, do you want a Steam key of Shadow Man? And immediately I went, yeah. I don't know. You should always want to keep shit archived. You should always want to keep shit around. And studios like Night Dive help make that happen. someone should potentially just, if your voice can be heard, let it. Either way, I've rambled on for too long. It's 5 in the morning. If you stuck around for all that, especially through the fact that we had 2 stream drops, thank you. Legitimately, especially since it's so late. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, there are links below wherever you're watching this to things like the Streamlabs donation link and the community Discord server. I guess also the Throne wish list, which we're dropping that one more time because we kept talking about it. Poke around that. Poke around that. If you're on Twitch, there are also bits and subscriptions. Never feel pressured to donate, but if you can, it is always, always, always appreciated. So yeah. Who's up? Fuck it. We're gonna raid Halo Sweetie. You'll see you in the next one. Hell yeah. Take care, May. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you. Next time, we're probably gonna play something a bit more normal.